Chosen one, hear this. God sent this message to awaken the greatness within you and prepare you for your sacred purpose. It has found you because you've entered a new season not by chance, but by divine confirmation. You've endured trials, remained faithful through storms, and held on to your purpose when everything tried to break you. Now, heaven sounds the call. Your time has come. What was delayed is now being released into your life with unstoppable force. You've passed tests, even unknowingly. Out of billions, a rare few, the 1%, are chosen for a higher purpose, a deeper mission, a sacred assignment. This isn't random, it's divinely orchestrated. Your struggles, heartbreaks, isolation, all were preparation. Now, the call is urgent. Hurry, align yourself, step into your rightful place, because your time isn't coming, it is now. In this message, we'll explore 7 chapters to understand why you were chosen, what you've overcome, and what lies ahead. Before we begin, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. This message is for every chosen one. Only the truly chosen will stay until the end, where deeper revelations, spiritual clarity, and embedded blessings will unfold. Remember, wisdom reveals itself in layers. Revisit this message to align your mind, body, and spirit with these truths. Each time you'll uncover something more powerful, something divine that may have been hidden before. Let's begin with Chapter 1, the silent testing grounds. Long before you knew it, you were being tested not in classrooms or public arenas, but in hidden places seen only by heaven. You were tested in quiet battles, unseen moments where you chose truth over compromise, in secret decisions when no one watched, when doing right cost you. These hardships weren't accidents. They were intentionally allowed to reveal your unshakable quality, your authenticity, loyalty, resilience, and unwavering heart for God. Every betrayal mirrored your capacity for forgiveness. Every delay refined your patience. Every disappointment carved humility, and every tear watered seeds of future greatness. While others gave up, sought shortcuts or easy paths, you stayed the course, chose integrity over quick rewards, purpose over temporary pleasure, hidden obedience over public validation, and long roads of faithfulness over prideful shortcuts. Even when fear whispered, exhaustion pulled, and loneliness weighed heavy, you didn't stop. You fought silently, endured quietly, loved faithfully, and trusted relentlessly. Heaven watched, heard your whispered prayers, late-night cries, desperate worship. Every moment you stood firm without applause. Every time you forgave, loved, and served when it was hard, heaven smiled. You passed tests others didn't know existed, silently. And that silent victory crowned you in the spirit realm before the world noticed. Unseen tests qualified you for seen blessings. Hidden victories unlocked public rewards. Chosen one, you didn't just survive, you conquered. You didn't just endure, you triumphed. Because you proved faithful in the silent testing grounds, you are now summoned to a new season of visible honor, divine elevation, and fulfilled destiny, a reward from heaven itself. Chapter 2, Separation for Elevation. A clear sign of being chosen is often isolation. While others formed bonds and celebrated unity, you often stood alone, unnoticed. But this wasn't rejection, it was divine protection, a shield for the purity of your path. When you longed for companionship or recognition, God was preparing you for something greater, untouched by the noise of the crowd. Your separation wasn't punishment, but sacred preparation, keeping you from distractions that could cloud your purpose. The world didn't understand you, and that was meant to be. You were never meant to follow the herd. You were destined to stand apart, stand out, and rise above. In solitude, God whispered to your spirit, molding you for the calling ahead. Your inner strength, wisdom, and vision were nurtured in that quiet space. Your destiny requires someone strong enough to walk alone, wise enough to trust their inner compass, and steadfast enough to resist fleeting opinions. Loneliness wasn't meant to crush you, but to position you. guiding you to a place of preparation amidst the silence, not the chaos. You were being called higher, and only through isolation could you be set apart, refined, and prepared for the power and purpose soon to be revealed. Now, your elevation draws near. What felt like abandonment becomes the foundation for your rise. You were chosen for something greater, and the world will soon see why you were set apart. You were never meant to fit in. You were created to stand out, a beacon of light with unique brilliance. Chapter 3: Hidden Battles, Public Rewards. Chosen ones often fight their greatest battles in silence, unseen. While the world celebrated your successes, they didn't see the weight you carried behind closed doors, the battles that shaped you in the secret chambers of your heart, mind, and spirit. There were days of overwhelming depression, financial chains, and deep betrayal, yet you carried on silently, bearing unbearable burdens, finding strength to rise, crying unseen tears, feeling ununderstood pain, yet showing up for life, for others, for your purpose, giving even when empty, believing when it was hardest. In quiet moments of feeling forgotten, weary, you still fought. Your battles were private, but they shaped you for something far greater. Now, a shift is coming. The reward for your silent perseverance, your hidden faithfulness, is about to be revealed. God is preparing a table for you, not in secret, but before those who doubted, dismissed, or ridiculed you. Your private suffering was never in vain. In the darkness, your true power was forged. Now, your victory will be a public testimony of God's faithfulness, the power of perseverance. And what happens when you trust God in the hardest moments? As you stand before this table, remember every tear, sleepless night, and moment of doubt overcome prepared you. The world will see not just your victory, but the strength born in secret battles, the resilience grown in hidden corners. Your public reward reflects not just your success, but the God who never left you, who strengthened you, and who now brings you into public elevation. Your time has come. The table is set, and you are about to be honored before those who never understood your struggle. Now, the world will see that your private suffering has birthed a public elevation, testifying to faith, endurance, and divine timing. Chapter 4: Recognizing the 1% Anointing. Only 1% carry a spiritual blueprint to shift generations and change destinies. You, chosen one, are part of that 1%. This isn't arrogance, but recognizing the rare divine mark upon you. From a young age, you likely felt too much for your environments. Your spirit was never meant to fit limited spaces. It was designed for greatness. Small talk drains you, shallow conversations bore you. You crave depth, purpose, and real connection. That inner hunger isn't random. It's divine design, distinguishing and qualifying you. You were never made to blend in, but to stand out, lead, and light the way. The longing for more was always preparation for your higher calling. You may have felt misunderstood, your visions too big, your dreams too bold for many. But that proves the magnitude within you. You were never created for small molds. Your destiny cannot be contained by labels. Your soul is expansive, infinite, carrying a mandate from heaven. You're not here for an average life, but to shift atmospheres. While others follow, you're called to lead. The path of the 1% is often lonely but sacred. You're being refined in unseen ways. Each trial crafts the character needed for the mission ahead. Resistance isn't punishment, but preparation. You are equipped for every challenge. Your spiritual DNA carries strength, resilience, and divine wisdom. The longing in your soul for deeper meaning has always been a compass toward your destiny. Trust it, follow it. It's God's whisper within you. Your anointing isn't about fame, but impact, legacy, changing lives. You were chosen to break cycles, build new foundations, and birth new beginnings. Though you walk through valleys, every step is ordered, nothing wasted. Every trial, tear, delay has been woven into your destiny. You carry an inextinguishable fire. Even when doubt whispers, fear creeps in, The light within burns brighter. You were made for this, prepared for this. Those who can't see your worth aren't assigned to your destiny. Don't seek validation from the visionless. Your anointing is evident to spiritual eyes. You are here to awaken sleeping souls, shift atmospheres. Wherever you go, you are a walking testimony of divine favor and resilience. As you step into this truth, the world will be forced to recognize what heaven already knows. You were chosen, anointed, and commissioned for such a time as this. Chapter 5: Divine Acceleration. Chosen one, hurry! Divine acceleration is now in motion. The season you've waited and prayed for is here. What took others years, you'll achieve in months, even weeks. Heaven's winds are pushing you forward at unprecedented speed. Doors once sealed shut will swing open effortlessly. Relationships draining you will fall away overnight, making space for divine connections that elevate you. What's meant for you will arrive divinely, without struggle. Opportunities once out of reach will appear effortlessly. What you thought lost will be restored. What was delayed will be delivered abundantly. But you must be ready. This isn't time for second guessing or idleness. You are the sign, the one heaven authorized for new territory. No more delay, no more hiding behind fear, no more talking yourself out of prayed for blessings. Self-doubt has no place. Overthinking must bow to obedience. This is the hour where faith leads and fear is silenced. Moments will feel overwhelming, move anyway. Voices will sound doubt, stay rooted in the promise. Every step is blessed, even when you can't see the full picture. Obedience now brings overflow later. Heaven has stamped your approval. The divine court has ruled in your favor. Angels are clearing your path. You are no longer striving but flowing. No longer begging but commanding. No longer surviving but thriving. This acceleration might feel uncomfortable, stretching you, demanding higher trust. But don't fear the speed. You were built for this, trained in secret for this moment. Dark battles forge the warrior now ready to emerge. Every scar is a spiritual medal of honor. Every tearful prayer is stored in heaven's vault. Nothing endured was in vain. It's all been counted and will be rewarded. God isn't just bringing opportunities. He's transforming you to steward them wisely. You won't lose what's coming. You won't mishandle the favor. Your hands are cleansed, your heart purified, your spirit fortified. This is why you waited. Delays were necessary preparation, not denial. Now the wait is over. Acceleration demands action, requires boldness, rewards the courageous. Move forward even if you tremble, speak even if your voice shakes, leap even if unsure. Heaven backs you. The God who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it. You are stepping into dreamed-of days, walking into ancestral prayers answered. The shift is here, the momentum undeniable, the time is now. Get ready, chosen one, because divine acceleration won't slow down for fear, doubt, or hesitation. It will carry you higher, faster, further than you ever imagined. This is your moment, move accordingly. Chapter 6: The Weight of Responsibility. Being chosen isn't just a blessing, it's a responsibility, a sacred trust, a divine assignment not to be taken lightly. You weren't selected just for favor, but commissioned for a mission bigger than yourself. You're not called to conform, but to transform. Not to blend in, but to shift atmospheres. Every room you enter should be different because you were there. Every conversation should plant seeds of truth and awakening. The lives of others are attached to your obedience. People you haven't met yet depend on your yes to your calling. Your courage will free captives. Your resilience will give hope. Your story will heal, inspire, and awaken souls in darkness. Even your scars will speak louder than words. Your battles weren't just yours, but for everyone assigned to your voice, presence, and light. Your breakthrough will be the blueprint someone else needs. Your light will expose lies. Your integrity will make compromise uncomfortable. Your truth will dismantle deception. Your authenticity will pierce confusion. Walking in truth, your very presence challenges the atmosphere. You are a carrier of divine disruption, uprooting falsehoods and planting revelation. You can no longer play small, others are waiting for your rise. Comfort is no longer your safe place, calling is your guide. Conviction is your convenience. You were never created for shallow molds built by fear, but shaped by fire, tested by storms, and refined for impact. Every hardship prepared you for the platform you now step onto. You are living proof that faith, perseverance, and divine favor are real. People will see in you a living testimony that God still works miracles. Your life will preach louder than any sermon. Your transformation will be undeniable proof that surrender leads to supernatural results. You are walking validation that destiny can survive delay, betrayal, and despair. The weight you feel, that heaviness on your spirit, isn't punishment but the mantle of leadership, the cost of influence, a reminder that greatness demands accountability. Heaven's trust in something sacred. You aren't just chosen for applause, but for responsibility, stewardship, legacy. There will be days you want to quit, moments the burden feels unfair. But remember, the assignment is bigger than your emotions. You weren't chosen for convenience, but because you could be trusted. To rise when falling is easier, to love when hating is easier, to lead when following is easier. You were set apart for impact, not ease. There's a reason you didn't give up when others did, a reason you kept believing against logic. Your perseverance was a sign your spirit knew destiny was non-negotiable, even when your mind doubted. The weight you carry will be matched by the glory you reveal. Greater burden, greater breakthrough, greater test, greater testimony, greater fire, greater anointing. God wastes nothing, and in you, He has invested greatly. You are called to be a torchbearer in a generation craving light, a voice of clarity in confusion, a warrior of truth in deception. Though the weight seems heavy, you don't carry it alone. Heaven backs you, angels are assigned, grace sustains you. Chosen one, wear your mantle with honor, walk in your assignment with courage, embrace the weight because it proves the magnitude of your calling. You were built for this. Chapter 7. Embracing your crowning moment. Now, you stand at the threshold between everything you endured and everything you're about to become. Your tests have become testimonies, your scars your armor, your survival your superpower, proof that what tried to destroy you only refined you. The universe, angels, and heaven are cheering you to step fully into your anointing. All creation has watched your unseen battles. You are no longer the wounded warrior in shadows, but the crowned victor in the full light of destiny. This is your crowning moment, not just a reward but a recognition of who you've always been, earned through tears, perseverance, and relentless faith. Every silent prayer, lonely night, hidden sacrifice was recorded in heaven. Nothing you suffered was wasted. You didn't just survive, you passed betrayals, delays, and silence. You passed through fires with new authority, carrying a frequency that commands respect. You are part of the rare 1%, the royal priesthood, the chosen generation, the fulfillment of ancient promises, carrying the lineage of kings and prophets. You were born for such a time as this, by divine orchestration. Your crown isn't gold but woven from resilience, obedience, and unshakable faith, invisible to some, undeniable to those with spiritual sight. Heaven placed it on your head, and no one can remove it. Hurry, beloved, destiny awaits. Your throne has been reserved. Doors once knocked on are now swinging open. This isn't time to shrink or apologize for your calling, but to walk boldly, knowing you carry the endorsement of the Most High. Move with the confidence of one sent. Speak with the authority of one backed by heaven. The battles ahead may be fierce, but your authority is fiercer. Let resistance confirm the magnitude of your assignment. Crowned heads do not bow to fear. As you step into this new chapter, remember you step into prophecy fulfilled, carrying blueprints for future generations. Rise now, chosen one. Walk through the threshold with courage, own your anointing, carry your crown with boldness. You were created for this, destiny has been waiting. Now, the world will recognize you too. The crowning is complete, the reign has begun. If this message touched your spirit, I humbly invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that more chosen ones can find their way home. If you feel led to support this mission and help spread light further, you can become a channel member or support through Buy Me Coffee. Every act of kindness helps this message reach souls who need it most. Thank you for walking this journey with us. You are deeply seen, valued, and divinely loved.